Go ahead.
All right, guys. So you have talked about chemical energy then. So one of the ways that plants convert convert energy into food is through a process called photosynthesis. Have you guys heard of photosynthesis before?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. So plants do photosynthesis, but what do we do? Does anyone know what that's called? Yeah. You think? Has to do with our cells. Kind of, yeah, it's a breakdown. It's called cellular respiration. But today we're going to just focus on photosynthesis. Oh. All right, so here's a definition of energy, which you guys have been talking about for weeks, it seems like. Energy is for living things coming from food. Originally, the energy is food coming from the sun, okay? And that's what we're going to be talking about, energy coming from the sun. So, organisms that use light energy, aka our plants, produce food through the sun, and they're called autotrophs, meaning what do you guys think? Does anyone know what autotrophs might mean? Yeah.
Auto self.
Auto self, right, okay. They make their own food. Autotrophs mean make own food, okay? That's right, well done. So here are some examples of plants and other organisms actually that make their own food through photosynthesis, okay? Now, organisms that cannot use sun energy, that's us, are called heterotrophs. Why are they called heterotrophs, guys? Correct, yeah. We don't make our own food. We have to eat other things to get our own energy, right? You don't see us basking in the sun and feeling really awesome afterwards. That'd be really cool, but we don't. So yeah, that'd be examples of animals or other bacteria. You know those things that live on your skin? Yeah. So guys, today we're going to talk about photosynthesis, okay? That is the process of converting sunlight into energy. If you guys see here on this picture, there's sunlight, but what else is involved in photosynthesis on here? Yeah. Carbon dioxide, right? What else? Oxygen, yep, that's one. Yep. Glucose, correct? And water, right, okay. So what we use for photosynthesis, what plants use for photosynthesis is sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water. So that's the stuff that goes into the plant. And then what comes out of the plant is oxygen and glucose. Do you guys know what glucose is? Yeah. It's sugar, right? We all eat it. It's in our day-to-day, lifestyle. It's that candy you eat and hamburgers from McDonald's. Yeah. So that's what glucose is, okay? And oxygen. Do the plants use the oxygen?
Yes.
No. No. Look where the arrow's pointing.
It goes out.
Right, it goes out of it. Perfect. Who uses oxygen, guys? We do. That's right. Yeah. So we should really be thankful for these plants doing photosynthesis, because without it, we wouldn't have any oxygen, right? Yeah. We'd be dead. Yep. To the extreme, I suppose. So, photosynthesis in the plant cells. Did you guys talk about plant cells?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in the plant cells, they have a specific organelle. So that's one of the pieces of the cell that uses to convert energy. It's called the chloroplast, okay? In it are these little green thingies called thylakoids. That's where the light goes in to convert to energy, and then that's where all the glucose is being made. So light goes in, glucose comes out, okay? So this is like the little energy making, the powerhouse of the cell for plants. Yes.
How are plants green?
I will talk about that here in one moment. I think if I have a slide. Yes, here we are. Okay, so how are plants green? Good question. Okay, when the light comes in, we get a rainbow of light, right? Have you guys ever seen a prism, like a little glass prism you put up to the light, and like you see the whole rainbow? Okay, that's what's going into the chloroplast. Okay, everything in the chloroplast is actually getting absorbed except for the color green. Okay, the color green is actually being reflected off of the leaves that you see, and that's what you actually see. So, his shirt is red, right? Everyone see his shirt? It's red? What's actually happening is that all the colors of the light is going into his shirt, and the only color we're seeing is red. Okay? So actually his shirt is multiple colors but we can only see color red. Yeah? At least, yeah. All right, so the things that actually do the converting, so the things that are in the chlorophyll are called chloroplasts. They're really inventive with these names. It is the pigment inside of the chloroplast. Sorry, chlorophyll, my bad. Chlorophyll is the pigment inside the chloroplast that absorbs the light for photosynthesis, okay? So it's the actual kind of, I don't know, stuff in the chloroplast that's doing all the work. Okay? So what we are going to look at for our lab today is called a phototrophic response, okay? If you guys see here, they did an experiment of this, okay? They had a plant in dark light, so there's no light on the plant, and what do you guys think happened to that plant? It died. Why? Right? There's no sunlight, right? Okay, so that one is dead. Yay. Then we have what's called the unilateral light. That means the sun is like this way. So I'm the plant, the sun's over here, okay? Which way am I going to go if I'm the plant? If the sun's over here, I'm going to lean towards the sun. I'm going to go this way because I want that energy. I want to get towards that sun. So the closer I get, what do you think is going to happen?
More energy.
The more energy I get, right. So if there's suns on both sides, what am I going to do?
You're going to stay.
Right, I'm going to stay right here because the sun, it's all around me, man. I don't have to move, okay? The other one, that's the unequal bilateral. So that means there's more sun over here and not so much sun over here. Which way do you think I'm going to go?
That way.
I'm going to go towards where there's more energy, okay? So if you guys think about it, if you're starving, you know, you're super hungry, and there's a giant pile of, I don't know, what you guys do?
Bacon.
Alright, all that. Alright. All that is over here, and then you have broccoli over here. Which one are you guys going to go to? Broccoli. Wow, good for you guys. But normally you'd go towards where there's more food, right? If you're starving, you're going to where there's more food. Good, alright. Perfect. Alright, so what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to work on that last slide. We're going to look at phototrophic events. So what I need you to do, we have 7 groups, okay. I'm going to give you all, actually I'm going to show you what we're going to do. It's a lot easier that way. I made an example. We're going to make a shoebox maze for our plant. I brought you guys tomato plants, so you guys can take those home after this. I don't know what you want to do with them, but you got to leave them here though to see the effects, okay? See on the inside, I made a maze for my plant right here, okay? He hasn't had a lot of time to go around it, but, okay? On the inside, I made a maze for my plant. This is what you guys are going to do. And on the top of my shoebox, there's a little hole, okay? Alright? So where's the light going to come from if I have the lid on here? Where's the light?
That little hole.
The hole, right? Okay. So this plant is really going to have to work to get around these little barriers that I put up. It's going to have to work around those barriers to get out to the top where the sun is. Okay? So we're going to see, you guys are going to make your own, and we're going to try this out. This will take a couple of days because plants don't grow, you know, in 15 minutes. That'd be really nice, but they don't. Okay? So guys, we're going to go ahead and make these. Guys, hey. Alright, so I got you your box. Next year, I'm going to pass out some cardboard. You guys should get at least 2 of these barriers out of the cardboard pieces that I'm giving you. Okay, so be frugal with your cardboard pieces. That's all we have. You guys can make it in any way you want. It doesn't have to be like this, as long as there is a way to the top of the box, okay? If there's no way, the plant will grow and it'll die. That won't be fun. Don't cut your lid. You need that. Where's the You need scissors? Guys, the scissors are up there. Hey guys, you know what's easy? Okay? You take these pieces of paper, and you measure it, and then you draw a square as to how big you want it. So plan it first, cut it second.
Alright, Corey.
Okay?
Can you do that?
Plan first, cut second.
How y'all doing this?
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Alright.
Alright. Good, guys. Make sure your hole is big enough so that we can get some light through, okay? Make sure you're putting a hole in the top.
Yeah, we need that.
Let's get Hey guys, how we doing?
No, it's not big enough.
Well, you can make it bigger. If you can make it bigger, you can. It doesn't have to be in the middle.
I told you.
Yeah?
Don't go, girl. Up there. You see it?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Oh, yeah. It can go
It's a maze.
Hey, hey! Whoa, 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 whoa!
That's amazing. That's
so cool, like right here.
Ready? Hey! Whoa! Whoa! Hey! Hey guys, over there! Hey! Listen! Guys, you need to finish this up. Once you're done, I want you to come to me and I'll give you your plant. Okay, got it? We're working together, guys, okay? Yeah, that's fine. It's good. Make sure the walls are tall. So on your blue tray, hey, gentlemen in the back, what are we doing? Paying attention? Okay. Now gently push it in there. You guys do this. Come on. Get your hands dirty. It's dirty. It's fine. There you go. Push it down. There you go. Good. Just like that. Yep. Make sure it stays straight up. You guys check our hands. Well, whenever we put in sunlight, we'll do here. Okay, now look. It looks like you guys need to cut a hole.